This is the Latex For Less Hybrid mattress. We've been on it for a whole month. Let's talk about it. So we started reviewing mattresses 7 or 8 years ago, and it was first with the Tuft and Needle, and that was just a real basic like foam mattress. It was just like the poly foam with a little graphite foam, super bare bones, and it was right around like $700-800, and we were super happy with that.
Yeah.
And now it's like, man, I'm really impressed with Latex For Less. Honestly, like it checks all the boxes, and in every single way, I think it's better than like the basic memory foam bed. Oh, look at that little jiggle. One more time.
So some other things we like about this bed is that it has a 120-night trial period, which we really like. Has a 20-year warranty, and then it's also made here in the USA, which is great. And also, I just love that this bed is super comfortable. We love hybrid beds. Some of our favorites are like some of the bougie, really expensive ones, like Avocado is way up there, and we love the Satva bed. And I think this, although like James was saying, it's not necessarily a budget bed, in comparison to those, for what you get, I think this is really well priced. I think it's super comfortable, and I've really enjoyed it so far.
When we unboxed this bed, we didn't have any issues and no off-gas smells or anything like that. It sprung right to life, and you know, the first night was really comfy. Sometimes there's like a break-in period. Did you have any issues the first couple nights?
No, I think I was just surprised by how springy it was, but it wasn't a problem. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, and when I think about competitors in this price point, there's the Avocado Eco, which we reviewed that one. It's right around the same price point, but I think this one might be a little bit comfier. It's a little bit maybe better built maybe. There's the Plush Latex we just reviewed, which wasn't as affordable, but it was comfier than this. We've also tried the Satva has the organic topper, but it's not organic all the way through. And then the Amore Natural was also organic as well, but I don't even know if they make that. So there's not a lot in the category of budget mattresses, so that's why I think this is a great deal. All right, babe, how does it feel out of a 10-point scale?
I would say probably somewhere between a 6.5 and a 7. Now this bed does come in 2 different firmnesses. We have the medium, but it also comes in a firm version if you do like a little bit firmer of a bed. I will say the very first thing we noticed sleeping on this the first night, this bed is super, super springy. So you got the coils, and then you've also got in there the latex. So this is a super bouncy bed. James and I were both talking about it. It almost kind of feels like a traditional mattress, like with a box spring. It is very bouncy, so just something to think about. If you like that feel, it's great. It does have a soft top on it too, so it's not like it just feels like hard springs underneath you, but it is very responsive, very springy. And then because of the coils and everything, it's got pretty good edge retention, as you can see. Like I can feel it pushing up against me as I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, and as soon as I get up, comes right back to life really quickly. So
that's good. That's good.
now to test the motion isolation. All right, I'm looking away. I'm looking away. Let's see.
Okay, so I'm good. Yep, so what do you think? On average, pretty good, pretty bad?
It's pretty good. I will say this much. I'm a super light sleeper, so if he can get in bed without waking me up, because we go to bed at different times, then you know the motion isolation is good.
And of course, we have the ball jar test. Ball jar. Ball jar.
Just falls over.
Oh, but you know, honestly, for latex, that's pretty darn good. So we love the feel of the bed, we love the organic factor, we like how it's great for combo sleepers, doesn't sleep too hot, but let's talk about the price.
For a twin, we've got $700. For a full, we have $900. Queen is $1,000, and for a king, you have $1,300. And guess what? You can even get a California king. Oh, it's the same price.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. What is a split king?
So a split king is when you actually have 2 twins side by side.
Oh.
So that way you really can isolate the motion. Or she wants a medium, he wants a firm. That's the way to do it with that.
Interesting. I mean, I would say $1,300 for a king for this kind of mattress, all organic, hybrid, that whole thing. And then that's great, because what's the Avocado at now? Probably like $1,000 more than that.
Yeah, it's like $2,800 or something.
Yeah, this is not necessarily a budget bed like we've been saying, but I think when you compare it to other things like it, it is definitely.
But the Avocado Eco, I don't think is as comfy as this, but it's right around the same price point. So this is the floor camera. As you can see, Sam is really toasty. And latex mattresses are normally better than memory foam beds. Now, it's still not active cooling. So we use the 8 Sleep Pod Pro, which is an active cooling topper. But what do you think about this as far as, sleeping hot or cold, babe?
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of hard to gauge because we have been using the 8 Sleep on this. But I will say the 8 Sleep pairs really well with it. Like when we set the cooling setting on here, I'm like freezing within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it works really well against this bed, but I do think because of the pushback that you're not like sinking into the mattress because it kind of pushes back against you. I think that's really great so that you don't have a bunch of heat trapped around you while you're sinking into all of the foam.
Let's see your body signature now. It's been a few minutes here.
Reggie.
So you can see it's very similar to pretty much any mattress, and it's warm in here. It's 78 degrees. So it's not going to be like a miracle sleeping, cool thing. We definitely recommend the 8 Sleep for that reason. This is why I love the construction of this mattress. On the top, you can see we have this nice organic cotton. That's a very expensive feature to have all the way around the whole thing. And also we have really nice stitching on the edges. And so this is going to be really durable. I think, not a lot of companies do the stitching like that, nice and durable. Sometimes you don't even have that at all. And so you'll see like over time, the corners might wear and things like that. Down here, you can see it's really heavy. Latex is very heavy. And the bottom is just pretty boring and flat. They actually have a mattress that is flippable. This is just the regular. And then we have 8 inches of pocketed coils. And on the king size mattress, there's over 2,800 of them. No, not 28, 1,280 of them. So there's a lot of motion isolation, and we'll show you guys that in a little bit. And then there's 3 inches of organic latex. Now that's the Dunlop latex. It's very expensive, very heavy, and that's what gives it the nice springy feel. And then on top of that, we have wool. So it's encased in an entire wool encasement. Now, instead of using things like fiberglass or rayon and things like that, they use a wool as a natural fire retardant. So that's really great. That's another expensive feature, and organic wool is, the top of the line. And if we look at how it feels, even for me, I'm around 200 pounds, and you can see the edge retention is very, very nice. I mean, there's no rollout, there's no crushing. I can use every square inch. And even on my side, you can see it's actually there's a lot of nice padding here for the shoulder. So sometimes, medium mattresses are a little too soft, and they don't really fill this gap, they don't really fill this gap, but this is pretty nice. I think most people would enjoy this mattress, and if you are maybe a little larger, I would suggest the firm mattress, which would have a little bit more pushback, but I think this is a great, combo sleepers mattress. All right, babe, tell them where to buy this thing.
You can definitely check out the link in our description box below to purchase, get more info, and even to see if we've got some deals for you through some coupons and such. So check the description box below. Any questions you've got, leave them in the comments. Please go ahead and check out over here for more mattress reviews, right over here for the Avocado Eco, and right down here to subscribe. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
We are Siamese if you... That's good. That's good. That's good.